board meeting of the town
I'm
of
gonna figure it out. Well, they'll have to set the precedence if that's what they want to do.
6:30 p.m. Record show that the full board is in attendance. Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Kim, are all postings in order for tonight's meeting?
Yes, they are.
On the agenda, we have a request to table 7C2 Catherine Lodge Pier Permit at West 1959 at the Little Road. We can call on that, I believe. But I will be giving the board some more information on that, just some more research on that, just so you know. Okay, so that's gonna be one strike. Anything else? If not, a motion to approve the agenda with the one deletion, 7C2.
I move we approve the agenda for Monday, August 15th, as amended. We are eliminating 7C2.
I'll second.
Michelle, second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? None. Okay. We have a lot of meeting minutes, as usual. We'll do one easy one right out of the bat. Board review minutes from our June 17th meeting. I have no remarks on that one. Anybody else have anything?
I move we approve the town of East Troy 2022 Board of Review minutes as presented.
Motion second. Discussion, hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed? None. We have a special town board meeting on July 5th. I have one change on the second paragraph where we sort of have Peter and Henry charging our put together a proposal, actually with a cost estimate that we put together. Rather than proposal, cost estimate. Anybody else have any other changes on this one, July 5th, special meeting?
I guess I just thought for an open board meeting, it was kind of high level, I don't know. I know it was like an hour-long discussion, so you can't capture all of the details, but, it's pretty high level.
Yeah. Anything else? If not, a motion to approve with the one change.
I move we approve the special town board meeting minutes for Monday, July 5th with the change of eliminating proposal and replacing it with cost estimate.
Second.
Second.
Second by Bill, discussion. Hearing that, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None. Carried. All right, then we have two more special meetings, Friday, July 8th, and Monday, July 11th. I didn't put anything on any of these two. Yeah, no, I'm all good, we'll be good. All right, we need a motion to approve those two.
I move we approve the special town board meeting minutes for Friday, July 8th, 2022, as well as the special town board meeting minutes for Monday, July 11th, 2022, as presented.
I'll second. Chad, second, discussion. Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None. And we have the regular town board meeting for July 11th. I have one change, page 2. Oh, just a grammar error, on the Lakeville Management District, their meeting, DGIR, just I have nothing else. July 11th.
meeting minutes from Monday, July 11th, just the one correction on page 2.
Second.
Barb, second, discussion. Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed? None. Then we have a special town board meeting, actually, we approved it here. Friday, July 22nd, and another special meeting, July 27th. I had no changes on these two, anybody else? Good, you all are good? Yes. All right, need a motion to approve those two?
I move we approve the special town board meeting minutes for Friday, July 22nd, 2022, as well as the special meeting held on Monday, July 27th, 2022, as presented.
Bill, motion second, discussion. Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed? None, motion carried. I believe that's all, I'm getting missing.
Nope. We have one left from last Wednesday, Wednesday, the 10th, yeah. And we'll come on.
All right, and there was no planning commission meeting, is that correct?
Correct.
All right, treasurer's report.
Before I get the treasurer's report, I just wanted to say that the state Department of Revenue released the, equalized value report today. And the town's current 2022 equalized value, number $1 billion.
From 820 or 840?
We were, last year we were at 932.
Oh, okay.
This year we're at 1,034,175.
1 billion.
34,175,000. Anybody wants to look at the report and compare the rest of the Water County is passed. Treasurer's report for July 2022, total receipts were $14,367.02. Transfers for July were $131,000. Interest earned was $23.87. Balance as of June 30th was $6,515.36. Total funds for July were $151,906.25. Checks paid in July were $146,784.55, leaving a balance of $5,121.70. Boat launch to today was $37,879.49.
Any questions on the treasurer's report? If not, a motion to approve.
I move we approve the treasurer's report for July 2022 as presented.
I'll second.
Bill, second, discussion. Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? None. Motion carried. Anything else, Lynn? All right, chairperson's report of meetings on 7/12/22. I attended the Lakeville Management District meeting on 7/18/22. Todd Shield and I met with a resident on Dawson Road, road issue retaining wall. On 7/26/22, at a Troy meeting. Most discussion revolved around the library agreement. And then on August 5th and 6th, I was up in Wausau for a WTA council meeting. That's where all of the unit chairmen meet once a year. There's some training, but there also is there are presentations on the budget, approving the budget. They did not have election this year. But the important things that were discussed there, in addition to the overview of how effective the lobbyists were for town issues, they were very successful this year. They'll never match it because of the number of bills that aided the towns immensely. Had a report on that, and the training session, how to run effective county unit meetings, a presentation on how we take our email to .gov, and I believe we have something to say about that later. The main reason for that, again, is security. It's security. Nobody's gonna be able to spoof it if we have a .gov, because actually there's 2 more layers of security above it now that we'll be able to get. The procurement policy and conflicts of interest, that is where the Department of Revenue and the IRS discussing how we were to spend our ARPA monies, said there were certain things that we were going to have to do. And 2 days before this meeting, the Department of Treasury finally came out to that, never mind. If you took all your ARPA funds as last revenue, none of that will apply. That doesn't mean that we're not going to review our conflict of interest policies that we have in place. We did everything by the state rules, which in some occurrences, in most occurrences, is more strict than the federal. The federal is a lot of public labor stuff, but we will not have to deal with that. Point of information there was I did see a lot of county unit chairs to talk to them about some of our current issues, some of the on our agenda today. And the one that most people had a lot to say about was the ATV and UTV. In most counties, they're either already did it or considering it. So anyway, it was a good conference. It was 2 days of my life, but the Towns Association did pay for my mileage up there, and I'll be asking the Walworth County unit or the Tri-County unit to pay for my lodging and one meal, but as of now, I took care of that. So that was a very interesting meeting in Walworth. And with that, that's all I have. Department of Public Works, I see there was a report from Todd.
Yeah, I got a few things to add since my report came in. This came about, we've been doing some hot patching now around before our seal coating starts. Scott's Construction is going to be here the last week of August to do our seal coating. We got a couple other spots marked out that are going to get milled and actually repaved. Some on Marsh Road, some on Division, some on back behind the boat launch, and it's all part of the old road budget. But we're having a big issue with what we had with road damage on Bell School Road. Custom Grading is not willing to work with us at all. They say the contractor did a bad job, and I've got the engineer certificates and everything from them, so it's going to be a fight between us. We're going to have Attorney Mills draft some kind of letter, and Joan knows about it with statutes on road damage. So it's to the tune of about $8,000 worth of road damage on a brand new road.
So I walked down there and yeah, it's very visible. Did like the residents see the landscaping company there and that's how they knew about it, or?
The excavator actually loaded up his backhoe on the road.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, and the road was he said it was a month and 1 day from the day that it was paved. Yeah, that he loaded it, but still, new road, old road, wouldn't have mattered. The road damage was done.
Yeah, he would have told what it was.
Yeah.
So, I guess, we don't have an agenda, we should probably have next one for the agenda after I turn it over to the letter. Hired a property owner, and reference custom grading, he was hired by the property owner, and of course, road damage in the state statute, list, and his development, will be fixed, tax bill is correct.
I'd have to review it.
Okay, all right, so next month, we'll put that on the agenda to do that. So, but anyway, you talked to them and they were like, oh.
No, yeah, pretty much was like talking to the wall. The guy's like, well, you've known it for years on what's going on. I'm like, yes, you did road damage. They told him, new road, old road, you damaged the road, you gotta pay for it. And I'm like, well, our attorneys will handle it.
Yeah. could put down some dragging mats or
Yeah.
something, or load it off the road.
Yeah.
You didn't see the type of that backhoe, was it a number on it? Did you-
No, it was quite large backhoe, it's been down there for almost a year and a half digging that pond, so.
35,000 pounds plus?
No, you're probably pushing 100,000 pounds. Yeah, it was big.
Big one, so.
Yeah.
Alright, anything else on your report? No. Okay, so we all have that, you did have the pictures, you guys want to keep that for next month. So we'll discuss it then. Thank you. Okay, under police report, I think, their chief, Miguelski, said he's not gonna be there, that's what he told me, he's got that week.
Yeah.
That we're in the, can't look both ends of it right now, we are in short. But we do have one here with, permit, now we have one, that we're gonna act on tonight. We have one that was requested to be pushed to next month, and I will give you something for the record, for next month, some additional information, on. I added some of the other paperwork that was submitted, as well as a copy of the plat survey for their applicant's property. It shows where the pier was in 2006. I have to. But anyway, that's one for next month. It may get a little complicated, because this is an area of special interest or protected zone in Lake Beulah. So DNR may have to cover this one before we even act on this one. Because it's in that sensitive area number 8, I believe.
Can I ask a little bit of background? I don't remember seeing any of these last summer. Is
Yeah,
this-
we got a lot this year.
Yeah, is this like every 5 years, or just when it's a new owner, or what's?
Okay, the pier ordinance itself, basically mirrors state law, okay? And when you go through ours, it says if the pier was in place in 2012 and had a permit, everything was good. However, if you put in a new pier and change its configuration, okay, size, configuration, that you gotta get a new permit. But there's also some piers out there that even though, people are given an opportunity for 2 years to get a permit, while it's still in that stage of saying it's all gonna be grandfathered, okay, if it's in the water on that date. And that's referenced in our ordinance. We should have memorized this. 2011 Wisconsin Act 167, talked about the designated waters, and then there was the gate. In the ordinance, it states that they, that grandfather part of this. But if, a pier is in that designated area, if it's any new pier, DNR's gonna pipe in. That may be the case on the one that would be pushed for a month, they plus us, to work a little bit closer there. The man district also won't pipe in on that one, because there's leak cutter access issues in that area also. So the one though that we are acting on today is a lot more straightforward. The one that we have to act on is called the Beulah PRT Family Trust. And we open that paper, and there's a cover letter in there. Bill Hudson. Basically, there's 3 lots all together, and right now, one is owned by one guy, and his sister owns the other one, and then the 3rd lot they own together. So all they're asking for in this one is to move, which shows on the sketch here, a pier 2, farther north, in order to get it more to the center line of lot 1. And I take it, the idea there would be that, if these lots would be sold off individually, there wouldn't be a conflict, because right now, the pier that they're moving is right next to a boundary line between lot 1 and 2. So, that's the request on this one, and there's, doesn't appear to be any issue, with it. It's got the same designation as it had before. But if you look at the scribbling, it says, one center line of pier A is 3 foot from property line, that's where it's now. Distance between the piers is 150 feet plus or minus. Pier B, which is the one that's to the north, has boat lifts. And number 4 says, A right now is canoes only. And then you also show a mooring buoy and a raft out in the prairie as well. So this one is clean. John Gale looked at it, recommended approval on it, is the issue with it. So, any questions on this?
There shouldn't be any problem as long as they're within our ordinance, right?
That's correct.
I mean,
Well-
following lot lines and angles and 22 degrees and everything we were talking about last.
Well, in this case here, it's a lot more simple, because all 3 lots are basically owned by the same family. And what they're doing is improving the situation.
But if you're moving it, you should still do it lot per lot.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're doing, that's the case, then that's
Lot
the way
one.
it should be done.
I think they're being proactive by
No,
trying to
I
avoid
can understand that, I'm just making sure.
Potential future problem.
future problems with a sale if that should ever occur.
Right. So, all right, any other questions on this one? If not, I'll mark this up after the board to get that back to Jim. And Gene, if you as a lucky person handling, you know? All right, I'll make a motion then that we approve the, peer registration form for the Beulah QPRT Family Trust.
Second.
Bill Walker, second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? I'll mark on here, approved 5-0. So, and it is,
8:15.
oh, okay, and then we have the, okay, next on the agenda is the East Row Area Emergency Service District Report.